Hi, I'm Vance, and welcome to Repair and Replace. In this episode, we're going to replace the vacuum breaker in a Delta Teck II sensor flushometer. This applies to both urinals and water closets, as the models are nearly identical except for the spud diameter and size. To begin, you'll need a vacuum breaker, flat blade screwdriver, a smooth jaw wrench, and a bucket. Flushometers are also known as flush valves, but function quite differently from the flush valves found in residential toilets. In a Delta Teck II, a flexible rubber diaphragm sits between the upper and lower chambers. At rest, high-pressure water in the upper chamber keeps the diaphragm closed tightly on the valve seat. When the sensor is activated, the solenoid valve opens and releases water from the upper chamber. This creates a vacuum which lifts the diaphragm up from the valve seat. The water from the inlet then travels down the flush pipe. As the water flows, some of the water slowly travels through the bypass and will eventually fill the upper chamber. The flush will continue until the pressure pushes the diaphragm down once again. The vacuum breaker prevents water from being siphoned back into the flushometer. Over time, the rubber can break down, so if the vacuum breaker is leaking, it should be replaced. First, shut off the water to the flushometer. Remove the cap and use a flat blade screwdriver to turn the screw clockwise until the valve closes. Next, flush the valve to help remove the remaining water. Place a bucket underneath to catch any water that might spill. Use a smooth jaw wrench to loosen the hex coupling. Now, loosen the union nut. Remove the flushometer body. Let any water drain into the bucket. Now, remove and discard the old vacuum breaker. Slide the plastic insert into the lip on the rubber sleeve. Place the washer over top and insert the vacuum breaker onto the flush pipe. Replace the flushometer body and hand tighten the nuts. Next, use the smooth jaw wrench to secure the body. Now, open the shutoff valve to turn the water back on and replace the screw cap. Finally, test the flushometer and check for any leaks. The first flush will remove all the air from the system, and the second flush should function as normal. If you found this video useful, hit like. To keep up to date with Repair and Replace, please subscribe. And for the widest selection of parts, low prices, and same-day shipping, explore our website below. Thanks for watching.